So I figured I'd touch on some Julian Edelman action out here. We heard he's going to be suspended. I think it was for the first 4 games. I don't even know what he did. I didn't really look into it, but I didn't get anything up on yesterday. I had a work emergency situation. I know my plan was to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that's going to be the plan going forward, so don't worry. Tomorrow's also coming. Julian Edelman out. So what I think this does is it's finally going to push the Patriots skill players, the receiving players, into the ADP they should already have been at. For the last month, 2 months or whatever, I've been talking about how Gronk, Chris Hogan, extremely undervalued in best ball drafts, like ridiculously going. Gronk's going like pick 25 to 30, and Chris Hogan's going like 95 or above. Now everyone's going to be like, oh, who are their weapons there? Oh, Gronk. Oh, Chris Hogan. Word. So this is just going to push their ADP up to where they already should be. I don't think Chris Hogan is going to be at the right ADP until he starts getting into the mid-50s, even lower than that. He is the wide receiver 1 on the outside for Tom Brady. I don't think y'all understand that. Now the Edelman news, it just opens up a lot more targets. I think this is big for Rex Burkhead. Huge for Rex Burkhead, actually, because Amendola's already gone. Edelman's going to be gone. They need a little white guy out there to eat up targets, game in, game out. Burkhead's a guy that they used on passes like wheel routes and stuff like that. They'll use him in the slot. So Burkhead gets a big boost here. Julian Edelman was a guy who got a lot of red zone targets too. So, you know, it's just more opportunities for Gronk. It's more opportunities for Jordan Matthews. This is definitely going to be a nice little boost for, because we weren't really sure how they were going to use him all the time, but this probably means he's going to be used in all 2 wide receiver sets, at least for the first quarter of the season. Normally it would probably have been Edelman, Chris Hogan. They do a lot of 2 tight end sets, obviously, but they also use multiple running backs sometimes. So Jordan Matthews, a little boost up. He's probably a guy you could try to trade if he kind of goes off in the first quarter of the season. Edelman's a guy that I would also still like to draft. As soon as he comes back, he's going to be implemented into a big part of that offense right away. So he's going to be someone who's probably going to be super undervalued in drafts. And then when he comes back, you could probably trade for him on the low. So he's someone that I probably would be targeting later, because I'm not sure what his ADP is going to drop to, but it's probably going to be too low. So yeah, overall, this is going to put Chris Hogan at where he should be going already. And then Gronk needs to... the thing with Gronk is I still don't understand is why his ADP keeps moving farther and farther back year over year now, right? We had that like 5 to 7 year stretch where Gronk was a top 10 pick. You weren't getting him unless you're using a first round pick on him. And then all of a sudden, you know, he got hurt, and then he moved back last year to like 15, 20, and now he's moving back even further. And I think the ridiculous part is the fact that he has such an advantage over the other guys at the tight end position. And he always kind of did, but he was going in there, you know, like top 10 even in the years when Jimmy Graham was right there, right? Like going 1,210 year over year, and Gronk didn't have that much of an advantage. And now Gronk's like #1 competition is Kelsey, who adds Sammy Watkins to the offense, also has a new quarterback. So you don't really know what's going to go on, new offensive coordinator. I'm sure Kelsey's still going to be a beast. I'm sure he's going to put up his numbers, but there's still question marks. You have Zach Ertz, who, like I've said multiple times, his year over year numbers are 800, like 70 catches, 800 yards, 6 touchdowns maybe, right? Now, you have Gronk, who that's like his floor if he can't stay healthy for more than like 8 games. So I just think that the competition at the tight end position, especially with Hunter Henry getting hurt, makes Gronk even more valuable. So he should be, like, this should be the year that he's going as a top 10 pick. I'm not going to pick him top 10 because I don't want to use first round pick on a tight end. But with Gronk being there, with them getting rid of Danny Amendola, with Edelman being suspended, with Tom Brady still under motherfucking center, dogs. So yeah, so I'm in love with Gronk right now, and Chris Hogan should be owned on every one of your all best ball teams if you're drafting now. If you want to take advantage of the ADPs right now, go to draft.com/BDGE. Use promo code BDGE. You'll get a free entry into a $3 draft. Tell them your boy sent you. So that's kind of my quick hitting thoughts on Edelman and the Patriots offense. Boost for Rex Burkhead, maybe even a boost for Sony Michel, because he'll be available on. He'll probably be running the ball a lot on 1st and 2nd downs. And just being on the field in those situations, those are situations that Edelman probably would get a lot of targets. So maybe, you know, just different targets now.